Hi, Crafty Angels. Alyssa here from Angel Rose Designs here on YouTube. Sorry about that. Today we're going to be working on the Pretty in Pink Tea Parties kit from Cara. And it's Cara Brandon Creations here on YouTube. I will link this and her channel down below in the description box once the video is uploaded. So, what I want to do is a mini journal. Now, it might be in two different parts, but we'll see. So, I have the full kit here, and I have prepped my box here. As y'all can see, I'm using just a plain old cardboard box. So, because this begins my crafting on a budget mini craft series, okay? So, we're going to take this. We're going to use the cardstock here for a cover base on the box here, okay? And then I have my spine enforcer right here. Okay, this is going to go to reinforce my spine. And then I'll write all what you need and everything down in the description box. So, let's get this show on the road. I am going to start with gluing down my cover here. And I have a little piece to cover the excess that will be left uncovered. So let me put this down here so I have room. Actually, let me move this here to down here, and I can put my basket to the side here to where I have all of my stuff that I need on the side of me. Okay. So it's all in my basket there. And we're going to get this started. So I'm going to take my glue and put it everywhere. Now, art glitter glue does dry a little quick, so you have to be a little fast with this. So I'm going to take this, put it like so, and it's going to cover the entire box. And before I do the roly-poly thing, I am going to make sure it's all even Steven. So let's get my roly-poly, my little roly-poly, and we are going to roly-poly this thing. Let me get a mat to put at the bottom, like so. And we're going to get the other piece and put that on there. So, I hope that everyone is having fun with their crafts. So now, let's redo this so it's bendable. I did score the cardstock ahead of time. Now, I prepped everything a little ahead of time here, so, you know. Now, oh, I see that didn't get glued down, so we're going to roly-poly over this part again and make sure it's all stuck down. There we go. And I'm going to take this little piece here and we're going to glue her over here. Okay? And then we're going to cut off the excess. So what I'm going to do, instead of put the glue on the cardstock, I'm just going to put it here. And you won't see that seam because I will be adding paper to it. Okay? So we're going to take this, even that out like so. And before it gets dried, I'm going to fix that. You can hardly tell there's a seam. And then I'm going to roll over it. And then we're going to trim out the excess here. Like so. Just like that. Okay? Take this and put it in my little bin to the side here. And we're going to bend this a little bit. And you see, that is all covered. Okay, now, what are we going to do next? We are going to measure our pages. I'm going to turn this inside backwards so I can measure and it won't show up on my colored side. Okay. So, now, where did I put my pencil? Right here. So I'm going to go up to right here, and then all that. Let me make sure. If you want to make sure it's going to stay in the place so you can do what you need to do, just take it and put it all the way to the edge, and take any sort of clip and clip it, okay, on two sides. That way it'll stay. And then you do your line, and then your marking. Okay, so now I can take that out, put that back in the basket. And where's my trimmer? Next, I'm going to do the cover after the pages, okay? First, I'm going to do this way so I don't cut my line here. One. Save these. I'll just put them to the side here. Turn this way. And trim that. Save this because I have an idea for that. And just make sure when you're doing this, you're not measuring it on the side where you have your lines. So now, this will fit in here when it's closed, okay? Now, I'm going to do the whole thing, and I think this is going to be at least 2 signatures. So, let's fold all of our paper. Let's get all this stuff out of the way. Put that all in the basket here. Take that out. Where is my pen? And we're going to put this in the basket. And we're going to pull all our papers out for the kit. And y'all can see I have some of my papers already folded. So I'm going to put this off to the side. And we're going to get this going. So, in order to measure for my other pages, I like to do this. But you see, this lady's going to be taken off. But that's all right. I want the writing on my page. So what I'm going to do to make sure it's going to fit the way I want it, I'm just going to go and put it inside. Let me fold it backwards like I did before. So the lines are on the inside and not the outside. Because what I want to do is probably glue them together. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. And just do this. Like so. Okay. Now I'm going to do that on all of them. And then I'm going to cut them out. That way I know they're going to fit inside of each other. Now, for this one, I'm going to have to cut this one first, put this one inside so I can do this one to make sure it's going to fit right. Okay? So, we're going to take this. And remember to keep all your scraps, guys. I'm trying it this way to see if it'll work. And we'll see after. See? And then we put it right in like so. And there's no excess here. So, we're going to take this one. And I want to make sure that I get some of the good parts in here. So, I'm going to even it out like so. And you see I get the teapot at the bottom. Line 1. Line 2. Whoops. Okay. And then we're going to cut this one. I'm going to put all the scraps in my basket so I can use them later. Okay, so now when you take this and fold it this way and put it in your book, see? Maybe a smidge off, but we can put that in the right there. And now they're all even. Okay? I got a little piece that's still stuck on there. So I'm going to take it in the trimmer and see if I can. There we go. Actually, maybe my scissors will work better. So let's get the scissors out and trim that off. There we go. Easy peasy. So we got 3 pages so far. Let's clear this. Now, I'm just going to go in and measure all the pages and then trim them out. Okay, so I can do this one because it's inside already. And then I'm going to take all of these, line them up, and put them on here. And trim them all together. Instead of doing one at a time. Because that's way too much. So, I can do 3 of them, I think, at a time. So 1, that's 2, 3. Let me see. I want to make sure I have them the way I want them. So this is going to be like this. This has no other pictures on it. So this is going to be this way. And then I want this on the page. So we're going to fold this in like this. Fold them all together. Like so. And then we're going to trim all 3 of them together. Might have to go over it twice. Like so. And then we can take all of these and put them in here. And you see it's a little off, so I'm going to go in and trim that little extra before my signature gets a little too much. So I'm going to flatten it out and put my quilt clips on the edge so I can make sure I cut them the right way and they're all even. So I'm going to go in with my scissors and just trim that excess there. That. And then I want to take this and put 2 more quilt clips up here and down at the bottom. So when I'm using my scissors, I can make sure everything's cut the right way. like that. Okay. Now I'm going to finish the other pages and I'll be right back. Okay, now we're going to sew the signatures to pages together. I have 2 signatures. And this is my little needle book that I have made. And I'm going to go ahead and pick a needle. In hopes I don't poke myself, as I usually do. So I'm going to get a pair of tweezers and try to fit it in the hole of the eye of the needle. So we have our needle. If you want to see how I made this, there's a video. I would try to link it down below. And I have this thread here, or string. I'm going to thread my needle with it. There we go. I'm going to cut as much as I need. Okay. There. I'm going to start with this one. There are 8 pages each. Okay. I'm going to poke here. I'm just going straight in. No pre-poked holes or anything. Like so. I'm going to leave enough to where I can tie a knot in the string. I'm going to come straight over here and just go straight in. Oh, that didn't come straight. Pull that through. Pull it as tight as I can. And I'm going to knot it one way and then knot it the other. Like so. And try to get it as tight as I can. And I'm going to put another knot in it. You can use twine, you can use embroidery floss to do this step, but I like to use this. So that one's done. Now we can get the other one out. Bring this one here. I'm going to do the same thing. In one part. Leave enough to tie it. Go straight across. You can do 3 holes. You can do as many holes as you want, but I want only 2. So that's what I'm going to do for this one. I'm going to pull this through. And we're going to tie our knot. Oh, I need to pull this up a little bit more. Do this. And then hold this one. I'm going to hold it with this finger. Come on through here. I'm going to pull it, but I'm not going to pull it too tight. That's tight enough right there. Okay. Now I'm going to save this like it is in case I want to do another signature. So I'm going to put it back in my needle book here with the string like so. I'm just going to tuck it in right over here. Okay. So I'm going to leave my string in here, like so. And then I'm going to put it to the side. Bring my other thing here. And then I have the cover here. And what I want to do is cover this piece here first, okay? So I'm going to move my tray here. And this is going to be my inside right here. Okay? Everything's pre-cut, okay? I pre-cut everything. So, do I want to use our glitter glue? Yeah, because it dries faster, so let's go with it. You can use a glue stick, you can use whatever glue you want to use. And then in the center, oh, got my scissors stuck to it. No. Let's put that in the drawer. Pull this up. And I have it upside down, of course. Now, I want to put this like this. Like that. Flatten it. And then let me get my little board here. Like so. And rebend the center. I'm going to let it dry first before I attempt to bend it. So, I'm going to spread that glue in the center, like so. Now, before I put this part on, what I want to do is take each one of my signatures and sew them into the book. So we're going to get our needle and thread again, or our needle and string again. And I am going to do it the same way I did the first time. But this time I'm going to use my little quilt clips here to hold the pages, the signature in. Like so. I'm going to put it on this end too. One here and one here. Okay. Now, even though I sewed the signature already, I'm going to go in and do it again. I want this one pulled over a little more. So, let's see. I want it right about there. So, I'm just going to hold it, put my first clip on, and then put the other ones on. Okay? Like that. Okay. Take some time to do these. So, see, it's right there. So, what I'm going to do is take my needle and my string here. I think this is wax linen thread. I'm going to go in. Let me see. I need to pre-punch these because these are harder. So I need my pokey tool right here. And just poke a hole there. And come back. Let's see, let's make sure it's not on the bend. Why do I feel like it's on the fold? No, it's not. Okay. I just have to double check it. And then poke a hole right there. Okay. So, need to rethread the needle. Like so. Let me cover my glue. Now before I put my front cover on, this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to leave that there. And I'm going to come back up this hole and put in my, whoops-a-daisy. These aren't easy, y'all. Right, like so. And pull this one up. That way. Hold it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hold it with a clip. So I can use both fingers to tie another knot. See? Easy pleasy. And then we're going to do the other signature the same, the same way. Well, now, let's clip that. Let's hold this with the clip. Well, that's not long enough to do anything. We're going to keep that though. I'm going to come back. I have enough string. We can do it again. And one. And up the other. This string seems to be a little bit easier to work with because it has wax on it and it goes through the holes easier, at least for me. I don't know anyone else that uses it, but you know, as you tighten it, the clip will come off. And that's number one. Now we're going to go for signature number 2. And then in the next video, I will do the decorations. Put my clips on. And we have to get our string for our, whoops, where did I put it? There it is. Get our string for our needle. And I think this should be good enough here. Like so. We'll do our pokey holes again. Okay. Let's get our Xena pokey tool. Okay, we got that one. I'm going to come up here and poke another one. Like so. And then we're going to go down this side. Just pull the second string out. Pull it down. Pull this one up a little. And we're going to go down this hole. Okay. Let's pull this up some. And again, we're going to use our little clip to hold the strings together while we're tying it. Okay. So we're going to put our little clip here. Tie it, and as you're tying it, the clip will move itself. Okay. So we have that. So now we're going to take this and put it back on the needle and put it back in our needle book so it doesn't get lost. Okay. Like so. And just put the string in and put your belly band on. Put it to the side. Let's remove all these clips. I think I can fit one more signature in here, but I want to leave the room for it to expand. So I have a space right here that I could fit another signature, but as I go in and start putting the decor in, it will expand the book. So I will say this. Please like, share, and comment. And if you haven't done so already, please do hit that red subscribe button and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified of when I upload new content, when I go live, or when I do a premiere. Please be blessed, be kind, be caring, be positive, be safe, be crafty, and I will see you all in the next video and on the flip side. Bye-bye for now.